Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. As you can see, we are still on October, but that's only because the cows need feeding. That was one last thing that I missed at the end of the last episode, but that was fine because that episode was fairly hectic. Right, we are full up so with the lorry, so let's go over to the cows, get it unloaded for them, and then we can move on to November for real. And I think we've got some time before the next harvest. But I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing with all this muck and all this slurry, because we are not going to be doing any sort of what do you call it, slurrying or anything, because we don't need it anymore. But what I would like to look at is the logistics of a BGA. Maybe we can buy one and produce something with it instead. I don't know where that would be. There's a well, there's a mill, there's a sawmill. No, that's not it either. Water, lime. Oh, there's a lime town. Oh, right. Carpentry. So, I don't know if we need to build our own or something, but yeah, maybe not then. Never mind. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping... That's a BGA there, though, isn't it? So, yeah, no, I can probably buy this. No, I can't. Never mind. I could pull a loan for it to buy it and then pay it off, but it's not worth it at all. Let's just leave this here for now. We might just sell the slurry or just leave it, actually. It really isn't worth that much, I don't think, in the long run. Let's have a quick look, though. Slurry's worth 6, manure's worth... yes, not. If we could turn it to something else, then it would be different. It would be worth something, but at least the cows now have food. And they don't have straw, but we don't... I mean, we could bring them straw, but it's just kind of a faff anyways. The milk we will get sold eventually. And when they do run out of food, which we will be passing through some months as well, because we are going towards the end of the series here. But again, we do still have the harvest ready to go, so we might actually get to that harvest. So you know what? Let's crack on with that. Enough rambling from me. We'll say goodnight to the cows here, and we'll see you in November. Good morning and welcome to November. Right, as you can see, we do have rain in the forecast. We are loading TMR into the lorry, and I have had a thought of what to do with the cows. So we don't have very many, which is fine, but I think what we're going to do is add more. Yes, I know their slurry will increase. I know their manure will continue to grow and all that, and they don't have straw. Well, so they don't have straw, so that's fine. But the milk will increase greatly if we buy more cows. The food will actually be consumed quicker, which is fine because we want to sell them before the food is out anyways. Sorry, before the series is done, because then that would mean the food is out. So what we'll do is we'll keep feeding them. Obviously, we're not going to not feed them. So we'll do that, but let's also see how many cows we have, because if we have room for more, which we will, oh, yes we do. So, and we've got money, so let's look at the logistics of buying a ready-to-go. At this stage, cows can have young and give milk, so we want to get basically these. We want to get the cows in either, so the Holsteins, or how many do we have of each of these? I suppose we'd have to check here. So the oldest ones are 44 months. We've got 5. And then for Holsteins, we've got a few. Right, so we can just get a mix of the two then. So these ones here, we'll go select and we'll go... I mean, we could get, 60. We'll get... That's pretty crazy actually, isn't it? Yeah, we don't need that many. Let's do 20, I guess, just to spend some cash. Brilliant. And we'll do 20 of these as well. There we go. We've spent some money, we've got some more cows, and we'll have much more food to fill in. At least that will start to go down quite a bit. But yeah, these ones, I know what we've paid for them. Hopefully by the time we sell them, they'll be worth more than what we've paid, or at least close to. And then not only that, but also the milk that they produce in that time will also increase, I assume, quite a bit. So there's going to be more TMR in there. We do have to look at the production itself to see what's going on, if it's still continuing or not. Let's go this way. But as for the rest of November, I think we are done. We do still have to get seed. Ah, right, you know what? I reckon the potatoes are probably not producing because seed has run out, potentially. We'll have a look at that right now. Let's just get this put over here. Oh my, you know what I've completely forgotten to do? Let's bring the bloody sunflowers. Let's do that first, because the cows have loads of food, so let's get sunflowers in, and then we'll check. The potatoes are looking good, though. Are they dead? Oh, I don't know, we'll have to check. Right, let's just get in here, get the sunflowers in at least. Oh, and there's corn. No, the corn we're going to sell, so we'll sell the corn when the time is right to sell. Oh my. Oh, these are out of water as well. Okay, so that is out of room. Can they be spawned out, do you reckon? 6 pallets. 2 of them did, so that's good. Sunflower oil is out because it's out of sunflowers. Okay, that makes sense. But this is still... Wait, is this still going? Oh, it is. And there are seeds in, so really no rush for that. Let's bring the sunflowers down. We'll see you at the mill. Alright, here we go with the sunflowers. Now I think that might be the majority of what needs to be done in this month. Yes, these do require water, so I'll probably do that off camera very quickly just to get a few loads in. That's fine. Really not a big deal. All the productions are underway. We do need to bring honey soon-ish, I guess, but at least the productions will level up nicely. All of these will eventually sort themselves out. Potato soup will continue to produce. Yeah, because potatoes are going in and going out just as quickly as one as the other. So that's really good. Cows are fine. Lots of food there. TMR is... So it does require hay. So we could just do... We could just do the hay one. Oh yeah, we didn't even... Right, let's activate that again. Once this is empty, then we can even buy the amount of hay we need and the amount of silage we need to continue the production going, I suppose. We could even just do it now, but look how quickly it's going to go. So we'll just let that sort that self out. We'll shut the engine off here. We'll go to the... I don't know. We'll just use this for the water tanker, and we'll get some water into the apple trees. Just quickly do that off camera, and then we can crack on. Alright, here's the last load of water going in. So we've given each one 2 tankfuls, so that's 10,000 litres, so it should be good for a while. The fertilizer there we won't need. We also don't really need the seed, to be honest, so we can just leave that there as well. I know it's not great, but really there's a lot that we're not going to need for the end of this series. I will, however, probably load the rest of the TMR eventually into the cows. So there's another truckload and a bit there. But yeah, depending on how quickly they go through it, because remember there are 40 new cows. There's triple the amount of cows that were in there before. So their food will go a lot quicker, but that's fine because we are trying to increase milk and also decrease food to not waste and all. But I really can't think of anything else that needs doing. We're not selling TMR, obviously. Canola oil's coming soon. That's December, you know, March, January. Okay, fine. But nothing for November except the harvest, which I reckon will be... sorry, December, rather. So yeah, it does say that we can sell... What is it? Canola oil at its best price in December. So what we can do is we'll let the time go on. Like, where's our lorry at? I think it's at the shop. So why don't I take this down to the mill? There we go. I'll take it down to the mill. I'll sort out the canola oil that is in there, and then we can get it loaded onto the lorry and then wait a few hours into the rest of November, get it sold, and then we'll move into December, at which time we'll get the harvest started. Alright, so we are here at the mill. All of the cereal that was originally over there is now over here. We did a nice little packing up with the lorry there. I do have the 2 pallets of potato soup there against the wall for when we are ready to sell more potato soup. But now we are going to get the the canola oil out of here, because that's what we need to sell right now. Well, pretty soon at least. But yeah, March and June are different months for everything. So December is canola oil. Let's get in here. Let's get that turned on so that as soon as we get the canola oil pushed out. So we'll spawn out the 4 pallets. Unless there's... yeah, there is more canola, so it will take some time to process at least. But at least we've got the 4 pallets on, which is really good. I suppose we could just wait till the price is better, which I think would be the best thing to do. So maybe we will just wait on that. I will pass a bit of time, see how many pallets we get, and also keep an eye on the price. And then when that time comes to sell, then we can move on to December. Alright, so in that time, because now it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, we do have 1 more pallet to add, and we have done it. So now we'll take the lot of the 5 to, I believe it was Kochi Express. We'll just double check to ensure that's the right place. It is indeed, so we'll take it over there. It does say December, but again, yeah, the time-saving stock checklist can be a bit finicky, I find, at times. Whoa, so can this lorry, I guess. Oh, sorry there, mates. Get out your way. Fantastic. Right, it's just up the road here, so we will get this sold, and then we can move on to the soybean harvest. We do have some soybeans in right now in the silo, so we will be able to add to those and then get them sold in, I believe it's like June or something like that, June or July. There we go. Quick as that, quick as you like, and all sold. Right, 17,960. So that's really good. We got a bit of extra money in there. I'm just going to leave the lorry here as you do. And then now we can move on to December and hopefully start the soybean harvest. Right, so I have decided that it would be best to make sure that the cows are fed, especially now that there's so many more of them. So we'll get this fed as much as we can. We do also want to look to ensure that we need to make more, which I think we do. So we could add in a bit more of the alfalfa hay. We could add in the 12,000 liters required, which could be pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put in 10,000, and then we'll put in also another 2,000. And then we can activate that, so that will produce rather quickly. So that's full, but yeah, as long as the food is producing, the amount that we'll get from the milk and that would be more than we would get if we, didn't use it up, especially with the silage that we still have, of our own silage, which is quite cool. Maybe at the end of this we will be done, because that would require buying silage as well, which I reckon is going to be much more expensive to buy. Not too much more, I suppose, but still pretty good. So yeah, this is nearly done again. So I think we may be selling those cows sooner than later, but as they do progress through the months, we will see. As you can see, they've already gone up to, they're worth 1,600 now versus the however little they were worth before. So that's really good, and they will produce milk as well, or they are producing milk like mad. So that's really nice as well. Everything else I think is done. I did just want to confirm that before we moved on. Right, there we go. So we are officially out of silage and hay. We'll just wait to see how much we need. If we need more, it does produce quite quickly, so it all depends on how quickly they go through it. As for selling things, I think we checked everything is in order. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get that sold the next time round. Mustard is still being produced into old style mustard. Can you believe that? It's been ages. Like, it feels like it never finished. I swore it's been at 12,000 forever. Okay, 12,113. We're gonna check it in the morning when we wake up. So we'll go here. We'll have a nice cheeky kip, and we'll see you in December. Good morning and welcome to December. Here we are once again filling up more TMR because the cow's food is out. So it's very highly likely that we are going to need to do more, but we shall see. I mean, we have to hit a point where we just stop feeding them, really. This month will be quite telling for all that, because we do have the harvests to deal with as well. So we are going to feed the cows here and check on anything else that is sort of finished that we need to either attend to or either tend to or not, really. If it can wait, then that's great. If not, then so be it. We'll sort it out. But yeah, the health was going down, so at least they are now And their price is going down, which is strange, but I think that's their health. That's the health thing. Mustard is still 12113, but it says that it's producing and selling, so I don't really know what to make of that, so I'm not really too worried about it. That's just weird. Lots of water in there, that's fine. This is still going, nearly out though. Cereal requires honey, obviously. Sunflowers are done. So that we can deactivate because we are done with sunflowers as well. Corn will get sold eventually. Nothing is ready to sell. Potato soup is always good to sell, so we'll wait on that as well. Let's go. Okay, so that's done. We can turn that off. We will get the header trailers all set up here, and yeah, we'll just get the Z-Tool, bring those around, get them set up, and then we'll get the soybean harvest underway. Alright, here we are bringing the other header as well to get them all set up. I think we will do one of these ourselves. It would just make sense. I think I may do the farthest field with a helper, and then we'll get the nearer one here done ourselves, mostly because this one does have more issues with tighter corners and all that sort of thing. So yeah, we really can also get rid of the these other corn headers, because we are done with corn and sunflower. So we'll get things sold when the time comes. I don't really, actually, you know what, I don't think I will do any sort of major selling of kit or anything, because it's just, we're just basically going to sell off everything else that can be a product, you know, livestock, that sort of thing. But we'll keep the kit as is, and yeah, that should be all right. Same with the farmyard, farmland, fields, mill, all that stuff can just remain as is. Now I was going to do the cultivating in these fields just to make them look a little nicer, but it's not really a big deal either, just because we do have a few things left to get sorted anyways. So in the next episode we'll be probably focusing on selling things and doing a bit of both sort of things. Selling and maybe a little bit of harvesting. It all depends on how well this goes, to be honest. But let's get the course started. Not at 5 meters, 5.3, so 5. We do need... Oh, we're not in the field just yet. There we go. We'll do 5 just in case. Sharp and go. Beautiful. So that's underway now, which means we can... oh, right. That's probably the header I should have grabbed. Oh no, I'll grab it with this one. Getting all confuddled. Right, let's just get this tucked over here. Get this lined up as well. And yeah, this should be a pretty simple harvest for us to sort out, to deal with. As we will, yeah, get it done. We've got everything else, every other harvest done, ready to go. Nothing else needs here. We'll get to this screen and show you that. We just have 2 harvests left. And, well, of course, the linseed, but that will come in time towards the summertime. So by then, it'll be the last, maybe one of the last things that we do is the linseed harvest. But time will tell. So might as well just clip off the top here, start right at the top, get into the soybeans. So yeah, we won't, same with the linseed, we won't faff with any sort of straw. There is no straw to faff with soybeans anyways. I mean, I think I can make a soybean straw, like a legume straw, but we're not going to faff around with that. Just chopping is fine, because we are just focusing on the crop itself. Yes, we'll definitely do at least a headland or 2. When I'm doing it myself, I usually only do 1 or 2 headlands, just because I don't really want to do too many. Just don't really need to do too many at least. But yeah, we will focus on... Oh, blocked already. That'll rectify itself. Yeah, there we go. This field, however, does get blocked quite easily, so that can be a bit unfortunate. But at least the yield for soybeans is not, you know, a lot, so we will be able to probably fit it all into the one lorry, and yeah, it should be no problem. Anyways, enough rambling from me. Let's crack on with the time lapse. Right, and we are nearly full. We'll get that ready to go, ready to unload, and there we go. So the other one was already ready to go, so we just need to find the lorry, which is here. We'll get the one nearest us first, and then we'll go over to the other one to get that one sorted as well. But the harvest is definitely coming along. So as it stands, we've got, I mean, that's a fair amount of the field done, I suppose. It definitely leaves us with enough to deal with in the next episode. Because we'll have the rest of this harvest to do, and then we'll move on to, actually I'm curious to see how much of that other field is done. Yeah, that'll be a much bigger job, without a doubt. Here, we are just going to shut that off so that it doesn't drive away. Let's find our lorry again. Yeah, so this we'll just let finish, and then we'll just leave it here. We'll probably shut the engine down as well, just to be able to move on. There we go. Okay, perfect. We'll get out, we'll hop into the lorry, go over to the other combine. So basically what we'll do is in the next episode we will continue the harvest on the far side. We'll start that helper up again. Then we'll come over to this side. We could look into getting those headers sold when the other harvester is done, when the one that I'm controlling is done. That way we can just at least get something sold. We don't really have to sell much else. We could, I mean, really we could sell all the kit, to be honest, because we don't really need much more. We really just need a lorry to sell the pallets with, which we now have. So we will get a really nice little income from all of these soybeans, because if that's going to be 2 loads full from that amount, I mean, we'll get at least another full, maybe not a full trailer here, but pretty close. Here we'll definitely get at least 1 or 2 more, and then on top of that we have some already in, so nearly 10,000 litres in. So we might end up with, who knows, like, I don't even know, maybe 50,000, 60,000 euro, which is still pretty good for these fields. Right, that is done. This here we can shut that down, lower that down, and shut the engine off as well, because that is now the end of the episode. So let's have a look though, see how the cows are doing, because the cows may require food. Nearly, but not quite. We might be able to get away with that waiting until next. But look at that, we've got 70,000 litres of milk. Crazy. That's a lot of milk, and the cows are now worth more than they were before, so that's really good. We are going to, I think the hour just passed, and this was at what, 16? So every 2 hours we're losing about 2,000 litres of food, I think, if that's my correct guesstimation. Whoops. We do need to bring some honey over to the factory, so we will get that sorted. But as you can see, we'll need another, what is it, 13 or so. So if we've got, which one's less? So 13 for 18 means that we need about 1,300 litres. That's right, 1,300 litres remaining. So let's go and see what that is at. Oops, not where I wanted to go. A bit further than I was hoping. So we've got 400, 500 maybe. Yeah, almost 600. So that's really good. So that will get sorted, and yeah, we'll be able to get all that sorted before March, which is when the time to sell is at its best. But yeah, for now we'll just leave it in view with our lovely harvester and soybeans, which will get harvested fully in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have done, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. If you're new, please subscribe. Also, feel free to join the Discord, link in the description. Now, this next week coming is the release of FS25, which is very, very exciting. Now, with that comes along a new series. I don't know what it will be. I don't know which map I'm going to opt for. I did have somebody ask in a comment recently which one I'm going to do, but I haven't fully decided yet, to be honest with you. I would like to do a few of them. I think I'll be honest, over the course of the last little bit, I've been very very busy with not just recording these videos, but just a lot of, you know, life and all that, different things. So I haven't really actually been paying much mind to FS25. So I feel like it's going to be a bit of a surprise for me what things are available. Because as I say, I made a few FS25 preview videos, but really after the last one, I just haven't been able to keep up with it. Just been far too busy with so many other things. So a lot of it will be a surprise for me, which I'm actually excited about, because that will mean, in my eyes, better content for you, because, you know, it's more fun that way, I think, to like learn and to kind of go, as you know, see it as you go kind of thing. So there are many things that I'm very excited about for FS25, but more so things that I don't know about that I'm more excited about, to be completely honest. Anyways, quick little FS25 ramble there. It is coming next week. I do have 2 more vintage farming episodes to go. I don't know the way it's going to go. I might do one next week and one next week. Oh, sorry, one said the same thing twice there. One next week and then the week after another one. Or I might do 2 next week just to end the series. Probably that's what I'll do. And then I may get, you know, full on into FS25 for a bit, but I do intend on bringing Terra Life Plus back to the schedule fully, properly, and eventually, but time will tell when that is. I'm at a point now where there's a few things I need to figure out, but we are getting close to harvesting in that series, so that'll be really good to see what we can actually feed the cows. But yeah, things are a bit mental on that series, as there's so much to sort of know and to learn and to understand. So we will see how it goes. I'd like to dig into FS25 first if I can a bit, kind of get a feel for it, and then hop back into Terra Life Plus to continue it on, really. But again, time will tell. We'll see what happens when that time comes. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.